Welcome back to Budget Bosses. My name is Gustavo, and today I'm gonna show you how to make a smoked tomato basil soup. And before we get into the video, I want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell for every time that we drop a video, you can stay in the loop. So, without further ado, let's get to this soup. So for the ingredients for this recipe, you're gonna need about 6 to 8 tomatoes. I chop them in half. 1 onion, I chop it up. Just keep in mind that this is gonna go into the oven and then we're gonna put it into the blender later. Then I got 2 heads of garlic cut in half. I also got basil, and then we're gonna be using vegetable broth, heavy whipping cream, our Pit Boss maple chipotle rub, and Hunt's tomatoes paste. I also have salt, pepper, and oregano. And we're also gonna make some mini grilled cheeses out of a French bread that we cut up. It was only $1 at Walmart, and I think that's the perfect pairing for a tomato soup. Now, let's get into prepping. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna get some olive oil, and we're gonna just put it on top of the veggies. Just hit it with a quick rub. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna actually put some of our seasonings on the veggies. So I got some salt. I got some black pepper. And then some dried oregano. And then we're gonna add our maple chipotle rub to the veggies before we put it into the smoker. I promise you this maple chipotle rub goes on virtually anything. I made sure to preheat my smoker to 350 degrees, so we're letting it get up to that temperature. So the unit we're gonna be using today is the Pit Boss Charleston. This is half smoker, half griddle. Perfect for making a tomato soup and a grilled cheese combo.
All right, so now let's put the veggies into the smoker. It's finally preheated to 350 degrees. And we're really gonna be looking for the tomatoes to be extremely soft, pretty much fall apart when you grab them. And the onions, we're looking for a nice brown caramelized color. All right, once the vegetables are cooked, then you're gonna wanna put them into your food processor or blender, like this. And then I'm gonna leave the garlic in there for a few more minutes, that way it's extra cooked. And the garlic falls out of the clove extremely easy. Alright, and then I'm gonna put my pot where I'm gonna cook the rest of my soup once I'm done blending it. And then for the mixture, we're gonna be adding our 2 heads of garlic. We're gonna add half a quart of vegetable broth, and then I'm gonna add half a can of Hunt's tomato paste, and this one already has basil flavoring to it. And then just for flavor, I'm gonna add a little bit extra oregano, salt, and pepper. All right, and then we're gonna blend it. We're really looking for no chunks of vegetables in there. We want a nice, smooth puree of soup. Should look something similar to this right here. Alright, now we're going to pour our soup into our pan. It should be a little hot. Just make sure you stir the soup around so that way the bottom of the pan doesn't get burnt soup. Alright, then I'm going to add some oregano. Then we're going to add heavy whipping cream to the mix, so that way we get a nice smooth texture. And just make sure you keep stirring around throughout the process. Today I'm going to be cooking with Boss Applewood pellets. Now I'm going to turn on our griddle and make these mini grilled cheeses. Super simple. All I did was cut into a French bread, make very small slices. Got some shredded white cheddar.
Make sure you guys incorporate this recipe into your weeknights so that way you have something the entire family is gonna love, enjoy, and keep asking for. Make sure you use the Charleston when you do so.
Then you get the white cheddar and you let them get hot. And then I just kind of brush on butter onto the griddle and the top of the grilled cheeses so that way they cook a little bit quicker. And here we go with the final pour of our soup. This usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes after pouring the blended veggies into the pot.
All right, so there you have it. That is the recipe for a homemade smoked tomato soup. And then I showed you guys how to make some little grilled cheeses to go with it as well. Again, make sure you guys like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you see every time that we drop a new video. So I smoked the tomato soup on my Charleston side, on the pellet smoker side, and then I made my grilled cheeses on our griddle side. Now it's time for the real test to see if this worked. Trying out this grilled cheese. So that is absolutely amazing. You guys need to try this as soon as possible. It's cold outside, so make sure you guys make this tomato soup with the grilled cheese combo. My name is Gustavo, this is Budget Boss, and always remember, everyone's got to eat.